Great day, great people. Welcome back. I am Jamie, your crown adjuster with W.O.V.E.N, and their mission to help you find, fix, own, and maintain your crown mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So let's get started. You are amazing. You are awesome. You are bold. You are beautiful. You are courageous and you are caring. You are dedicated. You are delightful, you are enjoyable, and you are elated to be here today. So I am super excited about the subject matter that I want to talk about today. So today I have written my notes because I received a download and I did not want to miss giving what I received because it's about receiving. That is what we're going to talk about today. So can you receive what you asked for? So as we go through this process, as we go through the journey of fixing our crowns, understanding our crown jewels, and the different stages of maturity in our asking, we really have to ask ourselves these questions. So mentally, have you prepared your mind that you are worthy to receive the people, places, and things that you have asked for? So if your mind is not ready to receive the things that you've asked for, you will reject the people, places, and things that you've been asking for because you're too focused on everything else, not realizing that the people, places, and things that you asked for is right there in front of you, but you rejected it because it doesn't look like what you thought it was going to look like. Emotionally, have you let go past hurt and disappointment to make room for the joy that is coming from what you asked for? See, if you have so much emotional baggage that you're carrying, you cannot emotionally attach yourself to the new things that you asked for. If you asked for healing and you're still holding on to the hurt that you had in the past, you can't receive that healing. That emotional connection hasn't been severed, so you cannot get the newness of the new thing that you asked for because you're still holding on to the old thing. Physically, have you built your endurance to accept the baton to run the race that you asked to run in when the handoff has been completed to you? That is a track analogy. That is someone in a relay race, right? And you want to go and run and take off and do the things that you want to do. And that person that you're in that relay team with has the baton and is ready to hand it to you. Are you ready to receive that baton and go run with the things, the ideas that you say you wanted to receive in your life? Are you ready? Have you built that endurance? Have you started exercising your faith? Have you started exercising those mental thoughts of receiving what you asked for? Have you started to pull up the emotional baggage and get rid of it so that you can run freely with that baton to the things that you want to have, that you have asked for in your life? Spiritually, have you and are you breaking generational curses that has prevented you from seeing yourself receiving what you asked for? That one's really deep. That one takes you on to a whole nother level. Things that you probably don't want to think about, things that you may have thought about. You don't know where to start. You don't know who to start with. You don't know why this thing feels like it's supposed to be the thing for you because you own it, right? So you were the seed of your mother and your father, who was the seed of their mother and their father, and therefore, and on and on and on. And unfortunately, there are things that travel as that lineage continues to grow if it's not been dealt with. So are you holding on to some spirituality things that need to be let go so that you can actually receive the things that you've asked for in their totality. And of course, last but not least, financially, have you opened the savings vehicles? Have you started a piggy bank? Have you done research on how and where to invest to store up and utilize the blessings wisely that you have asked for? See, if you have these blessings come pouring down and flowing upon you, and people are pouring into your life, and you're getting grants and you're getting loans and you're getting assets and things like that, but you have no place to store them, you have no place to keep record of what you have so that you know what to use and how to use it and when to use it, it's for naught, because it's just going to disappear just as fast as you got it. So are you ready to receive the blessings, all of the blessings that you are asking for in those areas? If you haven't dealt with those things mentally, if you haven't dealt with those emotional things, those physical things, spiritual things, or financial things, you cannot fully receive what you asked for because you have put a stoppage in a way of receiving the things that you have asked for. But can you really receive them? You ask for them, but can you really receive them? And in that receiving, you need to guard your heart. And that heart, that emotional heart, that mental, that physical, that spiritual, that financial, for out of all of it, all things flow. Every action or inaction flows from how you operate and execute in your heart thoughts. Your heart thoughts are made up of your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and financial being, right? So if you are not working on those things, are you not trying to maintain those things? If you worked on them and you got them to the place that they need to be, but you are choosing not to maintain them, then you still are not ready to fully receive everything that you are supposed to have. They say you have not because you ask not. Most times we ask not because we're really not ready to receive all that comes with the thing that we ask for. So today, I just want to encourage you to go through those questions, think about what you need to do differently so that you can be prepared to receive everything that you know you're supposed to have, so that you can receive everything that you've asked for. And that when you get those things that you asked for, that you will be a great steward over them, right? You don't want to receive something to just have it go away because you weren't prepared to receive it. So receive it. Sometimes it's receiving advice. Yeah, sometimes we receive advice and we don't want to receive it. We don't know how to receive it because we haven't dealt in those areas. We haven't dealt with the emotional baggage. We haven't dealt with the mental blockage. We haven't prepared for the endurance that it takes from the advice that we received to run with what they gave us. So we reject it. But if you really want to receive the things that you've asked for, it is time for you to answer those questions honestly. Deal with what you need to deal with. Write it down, make a list, start working on it so that you can fully receive all the things that you have asked for. So thank you again for tuning in. Hello, Elder Griffin. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everyone else who may be watching that I cannot see. And thank you for those who will watch it on a replay. I hope that you get out of this live what I got out of it this morning about the questions that I need to ask myself and deal with those things in those different areas, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, because I am ready to receive all the things that I've asked for so that I can continue the mission of doing the things that I love to do, which is helping others, helping myself, and furthering the mission beyond the city, beyond the state that I am, out into the nation, and then across the world. So thank you again. I hope that you are ready to receive what it is that you want to receive. And if you are not, that you will start preparing, because once the things start flowing, you don't want to have to not be there to catch it. You want to make sure that you have the vessels, that you have the mental stability, that you have the emotional latitude to move and receive the things that you want to do. And you want to make sure that you have the endurance to accept those things and operate in them in fully, so that you can receive and execute and operate in all that you have asked for. So with that, I wish you peace, blessings, joy beyond measure, and that you are now open to receive the things that you have asked for. And until next time, have a truly blessed and honorable day. Bye.